To make the video to turn in your house, a couple things to keep in mind. We need to see the house. So make sure you show us each side. So there should be at least one scene for each side of the house and a pretty good look at the roof. So you should have at least 5 scenes. Should also be close enough. If you go like this, you're not going to be very happy with the grades you get. So make sure we get to see each side of the house, the roof, and make sure it is zoomed in enough to see the house. So pretend as you make this, pretend like you are controlling the camera in a movie. Every time you move the screen, that's where the camera is going to go to. So we're going to go to start, go to where you want to begin the film with, go to view, animation, and add scene. So you can see we have the scene tab up here, and we're going to make the next scene. So go to the next side of your house you'd like to show, make sure you're zoomed in far enough, view, animation, add scene. So you need to keep doing that. You do not have to go in this order. You can skip around if you want, and just keep going to view, animation, add scene, and this is going to keep adding camera angles and things onto the video. View, animation, add scene, and last but not least, give a nice look at the roof. View, animation. So you need at least 5 scenes. Try not to have more than, if you'd like to do some extra, try to keep it under 10, just because it takes quite a long time to correct these. You know, you can then, if you want to see what you did, animation and play. So here's the start of the video because we're at scene 1 and scene 2. And this will play through what the video will render at, starting from scene 1 on to scene 5. And stop. If you right click and go to the scene manager, you can reorder things. You know, this is giving you all sorts of different options here that we can play with. If you go to view, animation, and settings, there's more things you can play with. You want to leave the transitions because it's going to look a lot smoother. You can increase the transition time so it goes a little slower. You can make it wait longer. I'm just going to play it here again. You can see it moves a little bit slower. You might want to think about doing that. You don't have to, but it'll be easier to see your house. All right, so once our video is made and we're happy, we're going to file, export, and we're going to export the animation as a video. Remember, when we save things, to save things someplace where you know where it is. I recommend something like this. In this case, go ahead and save it to your desktop. Make sure to title it something like house tour or house video, something that you know what it is. And we're going to export. This might take several minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the video. While you are waiting for the video to finish rendering, you can go ahead and move to YouTube. So this is where you're going to be uploading while that's finishing. So you're going to want to click, you're going to want to make sure you need to be signed in to your Google account, whether you know it or not. With your Google account comes a YouTube account. So you're going to want to click upload. It's going to take you to the upload screen. You might have to make your channel, if you need to make your channel, use your PWID, your last name, graduation year, whatever that is. All right, so that is finished. So I saved it on the desktop. So here it is on the desktop. Once you're at the upload screen, like it says here, all you got to do is drag the file on over. Now, uploading videos can take a little bit of time, so have to be patient. It's not too bad. These aren't the longest videos, But here you can change the title. You can give it a description. You say something maybe like computers projects. You can give it a description. Public. Public means anyone can see it. This one should be pretty safe to leave public. So public is anyone can see it. Unlisted, you can't search for it, but if you send someone the link, they can watch it. Private means only you can watch it. So public is perfectly fine for this. Yeah, just all the different YouTube options, tags, all sorts of stuff. You can even add, let me see, I don't know if it's in here, I haven't done this in a while. You can add music. I think that has to be loaded already. There's rights-free music you can add. Lots of things you can do. We'll spend, those of you tech next year, we're going to spend time doing videos a little bit. So once this is finished uploading, you do not want to close this until the upload is finished. That's kind of a thing. Don't close this window until the upload is finished. But now that it's processing, you're more than welcome to close this window. So go ahead, and once this publish button is available, click publish. And then it's going to give you, this is the link where your video is going to be once it's done. You're not going to be able to watch it yet. But once you've published and once you have this link, you're going to want to take this link, you're going to want to copy it, and you're going to want to paste it into the document you made describing your house. You'll need to unsubmit it if you unsubmitted the document, but you'll want to paste that in the document describing your house, and then click done. And you are all set with your house.